sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to leave a message.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing, Greg? This is Mike.
Yeah,
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
That's awesome, man. You still thinking about listing with that realtor?
I'm still just kind of hanging on right now.
Okay.
But I will have some houses, I hope within the next 2 or 3 months.
Uh-huh. Well,
I have you in my my call log.
Mm-hmm.
I saw who it was.
Well, I'm glad you didn't press the red button and deny my call. That must be pretty good.
Right. Actually, you probably get a lot of that sometimes. I know how it goes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'll keep in touch with you.
Okay. And also I got guys, that's in your area as well. So I know it doesn't really seem from my conversation with you, doesn't really seem like, you're an online type of guy that wants to sign docs online. So if it ever has to do with, comfort or things of that nature, I mean, we can send a team member to talk to you in person as well.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. I have to do it on my phone and, pull everything up, but I can do it.
And
I've done it before.
And we're down to talk to your accountant or whoever as well. Because I know that was a thing as well. So I don't want you to think that since you said you got your accountant involved and you're an in-person guy that we backed out. I mean, we're personable, so we can kind of meet you where you're at.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you for calling.
Okay, Greg.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
What's this?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 4.
Mm.
Please leave your message. Please leave your message for 2. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, how you doing, Paul? This is Mike giving you a call. Looks like you spoke with a team member about looking to sell your property on East Main Street. If that is still the case, you can reach me at this number, which is 804-617.
Telephone number 3. Telephone number 386. Bienvenido a Tigo. El cliente que has llamado se encuentra fuera del área de cobertura.
Oy, oy, oy. What?
About 160.
160. Let's see if we can make it happen. Well, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
Well, it's a double wide trailer. Sits on cement blocks. 1.38 acres. 3-bedroom. Living room, kitchen. It's about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's out in the country.
Yep, I can sure see that here when I'm looking at it. What's got you looking to sell?
I want to move out.
You move out around the same area, or
Probably about 15 miles north. We found a spot on a little lake.
mm-hmm.
Retire on.
You said retire?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, what kind of condition is the double wide in?
It's not bad. I've remodeled the kitchen and living room. It's got a wood stove.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's all. It's livable.
And I mean, do you have a timeline on when you're looking to?
Well, sooner the better.
Sooner the better.
Yeah.
Okay. And I take it you never looked into listing it on MLS or anything?
I listed it with Stark Realty here, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of Madison or Portage somewhere.
And what happened with that situation?
It's not on the market yet. Another week it's got another week to go. They're like showing it that this will soon be on the market, intrigue people with it, and then it'll come live.
Mm-hmm. I mean, did they tell you kind of what they were looking to list it at?
No, they were, some other people were going to, wait a minute. God, let me see here. Yeah, they're going to list it at 125,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
And then,
I need to find out what it's really worth,
I mean, if they listed at 125, I mean, you probably,
I wouldn't accept that.
but you gave them confirmation they could list it, correct?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you think that it's worth?
Well, at least 150,
Mm-hmm.
right around that area.
Understood. So, I guess Are you looking for more of a market value number?
Well, I whatever I can get out of it. I've not got another place I want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just take the money once I get it and then go buy that.
And how much you think you need for a down payment for that new place?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's on a lake and it's really odd piece of property, and you know it could already be gone.
mm-hmm.
I haven't put nothing, you know, a bid in on it or nothing. Just trying to deal with this place, you know.
Mm-hmm. And is this place paid off?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said sooner than later is when you're essentially looking to sell this property, but if you list it with who you said you were going to list it with, I mean, it being a rural market, you know, that could take some time.
Yeah.
So if sooner than later is something that you want to do, I think investors would be more suited for you. But you're saying that you're looking for around 150, 160, you know, and us investors, you know, we have to a price that kind of makes sense for us and our business, but also we want to be fair to you at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the real estate lady told me that if you guys come in, you got to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I signed with them, so
I
guess I got control of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, and then I guess they take their cut out of it. You know, they got into it, so.
Or you could just terminate with them and go with us. Either or.
Yeah.
But it would be, like I was saying, man, I think 125 is about right for market value. If they were going to list it at 125, and most people will probably come in, you know, 115 offers around that area, you'll probably net closer to 100 even. But the thing is, I don't know how long that would take because it's not too many sales going on in that area. Now we can get this done for you rather fast, man, but you have to come down quite a bit from that 100 number.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it out, see what happens.
Okay. Well, that's no problem at all, man. Well, if something changes or, you know, it's taking too long, whatever the case may be, it's my personal number. You can reach me here anytime.
Okay. Yeah, just keep, you know, give me a call in 30 days, 60 days or whatever. And because I'll find out more as I go down the road with this. So.
It sounds like a plan, man. Okay. Well, let me ask you this before I let you go. I mean, so are you giving them 30 to 60 days to get this sold?
They got it listed till February, 6 months. But I think I can. Well, then you'd have to go through them, and then you know they're going to take their cut out of it.
6 months,
30%, yeah. Otherwise, you got to go through them.
Would you mind waiting 6 months?
I don't really want to.
I mean, in the ideal situation for Island, I mean, tell me, I guess, what would be the ideal situation?
Yeah, I could cancel it too.
I mean, I want to know, like, from sale to the finish line. I mean, from start to finish, I mean, what does the ideal situation for you look like?
Within a month.
Okay. Well, let me put it to you like this. You still have holding costs if you decide to hold this thing for 6 months and it sells. So, I mean, at the same token, if you went with an investor, we would have to come down from that 100. But I mean, you would be netting close to the same number if you're going to pay closing costs for 6 months for, you know, a hypothetical. You don't even know if it's going to sell at that number or not.
Well, I guess at their percentage, they were paying the whole closing cost. That's what they said.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we cover closing costs as well, but I guess what made you fill out a form if you were listening with these guys?
Just to get it going and sell, you know. Mm-hmm. It should sell fast. It's, you know, we got Madison here and, shit, you just jump on the interstate and it's 45 minutes. You're there, and that's a pretty big city.
Be honest with you here. 1 mile radius, nothing sold in the last 12 months. I gotta stretch this thing out 3 miles just to see, 2 different properties, and these are both actual, homes. So I get what you're saying, but the market around there is not the fastest.
Yeah, these are all established homes around here.
So I guess
you're in farmland, and people are looking for it. To get out of town.
So I guess what I'm saying here is you want all the investor benefits, but you want a market value price. You got to kind of choose in between the two. If you want speed and convenience, you want to be out in a month. I mean, that comes at a discount, so you got to decide which boat you want to ride.
Well, come up with in your price, and you can have it.
Okay, well, where you gonna meet me at?
140.
140?
Yeah.
Man, I'm below 100. You said 140.
Yep.
Well, yeah, man, me, I can't, because I'm looking here, I'm looking at market value. It's about 125, man, and we can't pay market value, man. We have to, make it make sense for us as well. So, I mean, I wish you the best on this endeavor, man, and I want to try to do some business here with you sometime in the future. If you want to be out in a month, if you seriously want to be out in a month, you can call me back at this number.
Okay.
All right, Alan.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I wonder if I can get a refund for that one, man. You already got it listed.
It just kills me sometimes. People like, oh yeah, the professionals told me I can get 125, but I want 150.
Doesn't make any sense at all, man. It's a waste of
Leave a message if you want me to call you back.
Hey Steve, call me back so I can get your money. Ay, ay, ay.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
I gotta do something about this. This is
The person you are trying to reach is not accepting calls.
this guy.
The person you've dialed can't. Please leave your message for 61. Please leave your message for 619. Mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification, press 5. To send an SMS notification, press 5. Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
You know I'm calling.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
I know you're lying.
You've reached Steve. Leave a
What's going on, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what's up,
And
man?
now,
Okay. Not much,
Your
man.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
How do you guys have you guys ever talked to somebody that was sent like one of those like have you guys heard of REI Print Mail?
I heard of him.
Or like when they send them an offer through the mail?
Mm-hmm.
oh, like direct mail, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys overcome that? Like when you have to be lower than what that price says?
You always have to be lower than what that price is. Their goal is they just take the Zestimate or tax appraisal or something of that sort, and then they'll just take off, I don't know, 10 to 15% of it just to entice you to giving them a call. And then after that, they find out what you told me on the phone today, and now their price drops just as low, if not lower than mine. It's what was that?
You saying somebody
Chris,
sent them
where
an
are you?
offer in the mail, and you need to be lower than that?
Yeah. Well, I gave them an offer, but it was lower than what they got. Because you know how they send those like fake checks or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she was like, well, because I got this lead from somebody from TU, and it was a Spanish-speaking lead. And she was like, "Well, this other person told, like, the one that gave me the lead. She was like, when I talked to her 6 months ago, she had offered me 90,000, and she had sent me the check for that." And I was like, ugh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, is Eldon there?
Yes.
Hey, this is Mark Watts. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website a while back about selling a property over on Rosemore Street.
It's already sold.
Oh, geez, I'm late to the party. Congratulate. Okay.
You hung up on
Sorry,
you.
go ahead, Chris. Yeah.
No, it was just basically that. Like, I just told her, like, I don't know what she saw. Like, I haven't really spoken to her. She just told me to call you because you were Spanish speaker. But from what I'm seeing, like, houses are selling for this much, so I have to be at this price.
Yeah. I mean, I would just tell her, like, that's just to entice you to giving them a call. As soon as they find out that the house is what you told me it is, their offer is going to be lower.
Yeah.
The call has been forwarded to voicemail. Hi.
Let's get
Hi.
some
If you
people.
record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I got your money.
Jamil, on that,
Thanks, Mark.
do you remember that
Please
property
stay
that
on the line.
I locked up on Monday from Missouri?
Mhm.
Did you see? Because I think I asked you for help comping, no?
Mhm.
Did you see if that was on market?
It was a FISBO.
I didn't hear any of that, or I didn't see.
Sorry,
I
this
didn't
person
catch
is not
that.
available.
I thought that you had asked her about it. Because her asking
Did I?
price was like, she was asking 60, right? I
Yeah,
thought you
60.
asked about it. But yeah, it was either listed at 60 or 80. And that's where the pictures and stuff are from, or for that.
Well, I thought
Um,
that was listed like before. I didn't see the for sale by owner for some reason. I guess I was too caught up on everything else. I didn't see that. But I'm just like, because the JV Dispo portal pointed that out, and I was like, if I would have caught that, I wouldn't have gone for the 55.
I was surprised that you went for 55 overall. She said she had local guys offering her 60, which to me means we need it for 40 to give it to
Yeah,
them for 60.
I'm just gonna cancel
But
it.
you canceled it, you said?
No, I'm just gonna cancel it. I can call her and tell her like, hey, I'm gonna need it at like 30.
Is that where Dispo said you needed it?
They didn't give me a number.
They just turned it down because it was listed.
Yeah. Well, there's still two more teams, but other than that,
I mean, I wouldn't go for the price drop until you hear back from them, but yeah, because there's still motivation to be had. Like, what did she say? She's living with her mom.
yeah, she's living with her mom. She doesn't have any. Well, from what I understood, she doesn't have any more money to keep fixing it, and there's still a lot of work to do. It's like gutted,
Absolutely.
basically.
Yeah, and then she mentioned not having a car or something like that too. I mean, those are all things to where you can get it for cheaper. Well, it's always harder once you told them I'm going to go out there and look for the 55, but I think you can get it.
Yeah. Let's turn on some
Your call has
property
been
news.
forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
I'm in
At
Zolo
the
Club
tone,
right now.
please record your message.
I don't know if y'all heard, like I was caught off guard from that one seller.
Which
Because
one?
it didn't even ring. The one that hung up on me. It didn't even
Oh.
ring. It was literally just like I pressed dial when he spoke. I was like, hello? It was pool owner, M&W Renovation LLC. Oh, brother.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I got your money.
Thanks, Mark. Please stay on the line.
There's the roof. And the deck.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message. Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I got your money.
Thanks, Mark. Please stay on the line.
Mm.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, Aaron, it's Mark. Give me a call back. I got your money. That's where it is. Yeah, it just looks familiar.
Hello?
Hey, is Doug there?
Doug? No, there's nobody here by that name.
I'm sorry. I got a form. Oh, Donald. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's me.
Yeah. Hey, Donald. It's Mark Watts. It looked like you had filled out a form on my website. What's on the property over on Main Street?
Yeah, I already got that problem all solved.
Well, congratulations. What happened?
Yeah, well, I started doing some of these that I saw on Facebook, and the first two or three were just craziness. And I told the guy, and I said, "Hey, look, you're offering me 60,000 for a duplex and a garage apartment, and the property is zoned residential commercial, so you could put another garage and put another apartment up on top of that and earn 5,000-6,000 a month."
Oh,
Yeah, I said that's kind of a slap in the face.
yeah.
So so I said goodbye, and then it was about 3 hours later he sent a text, and so I got great news, need to talk to you ASAP. I'll call you in 30 minutes. 30 minutes came, went by, an hour came, went by, 2 hours came, went by. So I sent him a text. I said, "Well, I've been waiting." I said, "Where's the call?" He answers it this morning. "Oh, the underwriters decided they're going to go in a different direction." I said, "Well, thank you for wasting my time."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just stupid.
Some people,
Well,
man.
anyways, I mean, it was my mother's property. My mother died. Her accountant took it to the cleaners on the house, and she'd been making payments to him for a long time. She threw out $1,800 a month. she owned the house. It's a long story, and how he ended up with it and her getting it back. And then she passed away, and she only owed 3 payments on it left. And so I was gonna. My one son lives on one side, my other son lives on the other side. You know, because I figured it better to be occupied than sit empty. And so, anyways, he hadn't paid the taxes since 2023, and that was part of her paying the 1,800. Was the escrow was in there and all that. And I said, well, how the hell can she pay escrow if she didn't pay his taxes? And so I got into it with him a little bit, and you know, I said the only thing she owes you is 3 payments. I'll pay those 3 payments, and you know, then you send the house over to me. That's the way it's going to work. And he's like, no, taxes got to be paid first, and you know, I done all this bullshit. So I was going to move it. I was just so sick of everything. I was going to move it quick. And you know, because my one son, he just had a baby girl born 3 months ahead of time, and she only weighs 1 pound 9 ounces, and she's going to be in the hospital for probably 3 to 6 months minimum. So it's a lot of shit. So I ended up mortgaging my other property so I can pay the taxes off, and away we go. So problem was solved. But I was going to move it cheap. I told him I said, I'll move it for about 130. You're going to put 80 into it, and you're going to have an instant rentals. You know, the only thing I had asked was wait till spring so the kids could move in the spring instead of going into winter and with a baby in the hospital. So that was that. And 3 other sites never got back to me in the 24 hours it said it would. And so I'm impulse. I race horses. I just wasn't. I wasn't going to wait. You know, I know how the horse game goes. It's a lot like real estate. When it's time to sell, you sell. Sometimes you take the hit. Sometimes you don't. And so that's where I'm at. I mean, I would think about selling it down the road.
Yeah, I do want to say I'm sorry for your loss. It sounds like you kind of got put through you got put through it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not. And I said to the guy, I said, everything that you advertise, you don't do. So why do you mislead people? There's a lot of people out there that need help, and you know, everybody knows that. You know, hey, they're trying to make a living too. I mean, you can't grudge them that, but you can't dig the grave 4 feet down and say dig the last 2 feet yourself. You know, I was kind of off. I wasn't thrilled. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody.
Yeah.
Where's your company out of?
I'm in Jersey.
Well, you're not. Yeah, you know what New York is. We may be upstate, but we're still New York.
Yeah. So, it sucks that they kind of put you through that, but it sounds like you're just going to hold on to it for the time being, not necessarily a reason to sell anymore.
You know, I once I get it solved with the accountants and have it into my name totally, which shouldn't be more than October, I would consider selling it. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't need at 64 years old, you know, and I've been through cancer twice, and I kicked the shit out of it and I beat it, and I don't give up. I'm not a quitter, but I'm also my health now. My heart's starting to take a beat from all the years of chemo and stuff, and I want to enjoy my grandkids. I want to enjoy racing horses, watching the race horses grow up. You know, that's I want no pressure. You know, and that's just going to add more pressure to me.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I guess for something like that, I know that you said that you would want to sell in spring so that your sons don't have to worry about moving in the middle of winter and everything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were to be able to come in, buy this cash, get that stress off you, and everything like that. I mean, my only thing would be I'm more than willing to do something like that, but I think the best way, if it's okay with you and your sons, for an investor to be able to come in and get this done for you would
Yeah.
probably be for us to buy it, preferably before winter, just so that the funds can be set aside for it. Because you know how it is. It's we're not hedge funds.
Yeah.
So that the funds can be set aside for it. They just pay us a little bit of rent just to be able to pay for the us to be able to pay the mortgage, and then come springtime they move out and we can get to work and finish up the work that you mentioned and needed. Is that something
Yeah.
that might work? Or
That's something that might work.
okay, so what was it that you said you would need for that?
Well, I've got to pay the taxes off on that, and I gotta, I've obviously got to pay the rest to him, and I wanted to pay my mom's funeral and stuff, because I've only paid half of that off, and I'd like to walk away, with around 100. I mean, I know that the property, when it's all fixed up, would sell for five. I'll give you an example. The house next to it, right, used to be part of that property. She gave it to her nephew. He put an FHA piece of shit house up, and then he lost it, and then he got it back, and then in the divorce, he got to keep the house. Then he ended up being.
You there?
Some descendants of them came in and just put two little additions on and put some money into the house. And don't he get hit by a motorcycle? He dies. The woman sells it for 200 and something. Then she sells it to this couple from Vermont. They lived there left 11 months. They put more money in, but they sell it for just under 400,000. I've been in it not very long, and they're already ready to move, and they're asking just a touch around 490 for it, and they're going to get it. It's Westport.
Mm-hmm.
Any properties in Westport that are renovated sell for big bucks. There isn't a cheap house. I don't even think there's a house under 180, 190,000 in Westport, because all the summer people love to buy houses there. They love to buy, and there's no place. Jack Doors, another guy with money. He bought a house up the street from there, and he paid, I don't know, 89,000 for it or whatever. And it was just not a very big house, and he put a new roof on it, new siding, gutted it, and just put ball sheetrock through it, and you get $2,000 a month rent for it. I mean, there's not many rentals in Westport anymore either. Those two sides, but just between the two sides, you get 15 to 2,000 each. Then there's the garage apartment. If that was renovated, that wouldn't take much to renovate and bring update. I call it the garage apartment because one section's got a drive-in garage. The old lady that owned all that property, she'd pull her car in and she'd live in it late. It's almost like a studio. You knock the wall out, you put a bedroom in there, and geez, you got a nice apartment. You get 600-700 for that. Maybe even 800 the way the apartments are going. Backside, right on the railroad tracks. Those apartments, the cheapest studio they got is $850 a month.
Okay.
Westport's a pretty good investment.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess for me to be able to come in, get this closed, get the stress off you, as is, keep the sons in there until springtime, everything like that. What does a price like that look like for you?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that overnight.
What did you tell the other guys?
Same thing. Told them overnight, and they came back. Well, I'll be honest with you. I told them I'd like 125, and that's where I started. And he come back with like 60,000, and it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here, $60,000. And then it went from there. nothing they did represented anybody's word very good. I told him, I said, it could be raining and I wouldn't believe what they had to say. I used to spend a lot of time down in New Jersey. I used to race freeholds a lot too. And that's no more.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's going to be now, but that was a nice track. We still race the Meadowlands a little bit. Race mostly Vernon. The same guy that's got the Meadowlands owns Vernon Downs and Ioga Downs. Race Saratoga, Monticello. Refused to race in Buffalo. It's too damn cold to drive out there in the wintertime. And it's 6.5 hour drive.
Yeah. Now, you said 125 is what you're looking to get? Do you know? Did you have a price for like what it would be worth all the way fixed up?
If that house seriously was all fixed up the way it needed to be, you could sell that for $500,000-600,000 easily. I mean, it wouldn't even be a question mark. Somebody buy that within 3 months, you'd have it gone.
More like 350. All right, and then how much do you think it would cost to get that done?
To get it done, well, I'm guessing probably 150.
How much?
Got to put a roof on it. It needs a roof, and I would gut the whole inside. You don't even got to gut the whole inside, but I would gut the sheetrock and put all brand new sheetrock in it or whatever, and redo the kitchen, bathrooms, and away it goes. The one side has a small bathroom, half bath upstairs. So the 2 bedrooms upstairs, and you got in the middle of the night, you got a toilet and a sink. On the other side, same thing. One of the master bedroom per se is got a bathroom in it as well. Downstairs, it's a normal family bathroom, washer, dryer, hook up, sink, toilet. I ripped the back deck off and I put a brand new back deck up. Split the sides because both back doors would go out onto it. Split the deck down the middle. Jane Doe gets side A, Fred gets side B, and it's a big back lawn.
Yeah.
Huge. It's nice. There's, like I said, there's room enough there. You could build a garage apartment down there as well.
I'm not doing good.
You might even be able to make a 2-story down there. I mean, I know it will fit zoning.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I am kind of looking around the area. I see another property on Main Street that sold. It sounds like it may be similar condition, but I'm not sure how yours compares to it. It sold over on Main Street, once again, 6508 Main Street for $75,000. What do you think about that?
75,000. I'm trying to think. 6508. Oh God, I'm trying to think where the hell that is. Oh, that's just that little shithole that's behind the phone company. There was a little rundown house that Nami Tommy owned, and he sold it, and then it went to despair, and once he died, because he didn't leave it to anybody, then somebody got it, and then it sold. That was the house at 6508.
Okay.
Or 6505, yeah.
All right. And then I guess the 500 that you mentioned. I know that you mentioned there were some other houses that had sold for that, but did you have any like addresses that I could kind of use to?
I can get them for you.
Okay.
I'm going to be down in Westport tomorrow. Matter of fact, they called me a few hours ago to go cook the church dinner for them. So I will do that. I'll get you some addresses and some stuff and forward it to you.
Yeah, I mean, just because I'm looking at this other one, I'm trying to figure out if these are the pictures of how it sits now, but I do see another one that sold for $355 over on 6528 Main Street. Do you know about that one?
6528.
If anybody's got a real
Like,
conversation, feel free to
Mary was
unmute,
now.
because like his problem has already been solved. It's a weird conversation.
Not Mary Hughes. Somebody bought it, redid the whole thing, sold it, and then it got sold again like 3 months later.
Oh, okay. So it got redone and then sold for the 355, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think if that one got redone and sold for 355, that's what yours might sell for?
Oh yeah, easily. I'm telling you, it's easy. It's 2x4s are real 2x4s. They're not the ones that are made today and plain down and are 3/4. That house was built tough. A bomb could go off and wouldn't shake it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll grab those other places for you tomorrow. And I can forward them to you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to text them to you? Do you want me to email to you?
Well, I mean, I just kind of, because I feel like that's what I'm going to try to make your house look like. So if I can sell yours for 355, but I got to put 150 into it, and then I go all my, realtor fees, closing costs, all the business expenses, it's not leaving a lot of room on the bone for me at the 125.
I hear you.
Now the guys at 60, did they say why they were there? It sounds like they got a fake underwriter, some other whatever malarkey these people say these days. But did they tell you why they were coming in there?
That they had overspent for the week, and their budget, it just didn't fit the budget. And they sound like, I'm telling you, I sniffed them out shortly. I could tell the guy. First of all, beware of a guy with an accent. It's just the way it is, the world we live in now. And I get 25 spam calls a day, and out of the 25, 23 of them has foreign accents that are so bad that it's a scam. We had one yesterday. My aunt, who's 91, called me and said, "Donnie, this guy keeps calling me. He's trying to get money out of me." I said, "You know what? You tell him to call me." So by God, he did. They're bold. And he called me, and I said, "Look, dude, the sheriff of Essex County is one of my best friends. So don't tell my aunt she's going to jail because she owes you money from Social Security and something out. You're just all scammer. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the number to the sheriff's department, and I'm going to have you ask for Sheriff David Reynolds. And then you mention my aunt's name
Did you tell him you're a scammer?
and see where you get with that. We'll see how fast a warrant comes out."
I think Audrey called him
Clicks.
with the accent.
It's horrible. I hate it when I see all them people getting, they work their whole life, and then the dementia starts to set in, and then they lose everything.
Yeah.
Another lady from a town over in Elizabethtown, they took her for $100,000 before she realized it. I mean, it's that bad.
125. He had somebody offer him 60, but they had a fake underwriter. I feel like that might actually be where we need to be.
Somebody who's starting to lose their mind because they're getting older, it's scary.
Yeah, that it is. Yeah. So I mean, I want to help you out. I don't want you to have to deal with none of these weird dudes with the accents, and you got to worry about who's real and who's not. But like I said, if I buy this off you at 125, go put 150,000 into it, and then go sell it for 355 after all my business expenses, best case scenario, I'm breaking even.
Yeah, that's not good. That doesn't make you any money.
So I mean, I guess what's the end all be all here? What do you need to do? What do you need to get done? What do you need to walk away with?
Well, I probably would have to walk away with 80 to take care of everything that I needed.
And I guess when you say take care of everything, what does that all include?
that's paying the rest of my mother's funeral off. She had a few personal loans with people that I want to take care of because that's what she asked me to do. My mom was a good person, and
What do you
she
think,
didn't
Chris?
deserve to go out the way she went out. And I just want to make
How
it
much work
right,
does it
and I
need?
know that I did right by
It's at
what she wanted and followed
150,000.
her wishes. I mean, I got a
It's a
sibling who
duplex though.
is just
So you'd
money
either have to
crazy,
convert it
and,
to a
7 years younger than me,
I
and
mean,
single
you saw the
family.
355 one, right?
nursing home with her 3 times a day.
What was that?
I was the one,
You saw the
I was through the
355.
blood, sweat, and tears with both
That's
of
the
my
comp
parents
we're
their whole
using.
lives. And
It don't look terrible
I
though.
just-
From the
I just
pictures
wanna
on,
bring 'em
I
some
think it's
respect.
Redfin.
I had my mother cremated. That was what my father wanted to do. I wanted to go buy a nice
Little
little
Realtor, I
house
should say.
in the row that my grandparents were
Let
buried.
me
That's where
see
my
the
mom
pictures.
wanted her ashes buried. And
What pic from this property or which one?
little things like that. I got to buy a gravestone. Those are
No, the 355.
I got to get that done.
Oh.
All that stuff done, and
I mean, it doesn't look terrible,
I want to help Garrett out a little bit.
but it
with
doesn't
the
look like
baby.
they
I'll make their life
renovated
a little easier.
everything.
Those are the kinds of things I got to do.
It's a lot, man.
Yeah,
And I definitely
340
do want to make sure I'm putting you in a better position. I guess my kind of fear is, I'll just be honest with you, from the numbers that I'm seeing, I'm not sure that an investor is going to be able to help you out with all of those things.
Well, what are you thinking?
I mean, I know the guys came in at 60. They didn't give any sort of explanation, anything like that. But was it that you didn't like them? You didn't like the number? You didn't like their process?
All three.
Oh.
Didn't like anything about them. I can deal with just about anything, but I can't be dealt with lies. Lies are phony. Where do you go with them? You can't process anything on them. You just got to keep going forward. And
you think if I got it at 60, it'd be a deal?
No trust.
76K in profit? Maybe I'm being greedy. That's a 30K wholesale fee. Yeah.
It could be. I think it's higher. Well, 355 is CMV. I feel like.
Bear with me 1 second here. I'm just trying to figure out.
Because that property doesn't look renovated. It looks like it just cleaned it up, put it on.
You said they fully gutted it. Those
No,
pictures are old. You said they fully gutted it.
Which one? The
The
355
one that's sold for 355, yeah. Yeah, man, this is tough. I mean,
So those are old pictures then?
if I could come in and get this done legitimately, keep your kids in place until springtime and everything like that, but I came in at 60, would it kill you?
60, yeah, because I wouldn't have enough to. I mean, the taxes are 29,000, so I mean that eats half of it right there. And then I gotta, put them in, start to prepare to put them in another place, and we're looking at about 10.
10, they put the kids in their next place, you're saying?
Yeah.
And then what about the funeral and everything else?
The funeral's I think I got about 8 to 10 left on it.
So, I mean, you got 29 for taxes, 10K got to go to the kids because we need to make sure they're in a better position for sure. Definitely got to do your mom right. Make sure she gets the funeral she deserves. Was there anything else?
Well, like I said, she had some loans out there that I want to pay off.
You did mention that. Do you know how much those loans add up to?
Why don't we do this? Let me put those numbers together tonight, and we'll talk in the morning. Then we'll have a straight. You'll know better where I'm coming from.
I don't know how to overcome that. Chris.
Figure this out.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. No, I hear you for sure. Because, like I said, I want to make sure that you're getting in a better place. I mean, I guess if I were to come in, bear with me 1 second. Should I just kill shot him? You think? He's at 80. He's saying 60 is too low.
What if you tell him that you can present it to the community and try to see if you can get somebody at 70?
Mhm.
I don't know if that's the best route, but I'm just kind of.
I mean, I guess if I were to be able to, well, let me ask you. So the house, it's livable because you got the kids in there, but it sounds like an investor is going to be the one that's buying this, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what I could do is I am in a group of about 1,000 other investors. We do deals like this day in, day out. I already have the connections with all the real people that really do deals anywhere from a couple a year to 20 a month. What we could do is I could come in, we could get an agreement together, um, and then I could go present it to these other people, see exactly where they'd be willing to come in at,
Yep.
and then we could get it sold to one of them.
Okay.
I think that may be the best bet because I think they might be able to pay a little bit more than I would just because, they're local and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I mean, I guess if I were to do that, and I know you don't have an exact number, but for you to be able to feel comfortable, put the kids in a better position, make sure your mom gets the funeral that she deserves, and I were to be able to come in, get that headache off you, and buy this cash as is, no realtor fees, no commissions, nothing like that. What do you feel like is the best price that you could do for me today?
I'm not sure.
Damn it!
Let me go. I'm down at the bar now. I go up to the house and I'll start putting all the numbers together that what she owes, where, who, and what, and then in the morning I'll give you a number.
Mhm. All right. So yeah, you definitely got to go put pen to paper. That's fully I understand that. I guess if when I call you in the morning, is there any reason you wouldn't be able to pick up?
No, not unless I'm at the. I've got my phone on one end or the other. That's all. And I can call you right back within 15 minutes.
Okay. All right. So that's the case. What time works best for you tomorrow morning?
Probably 10ish. Because I got a vet coming at 9, so probably 10ish would be good.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you a call tomorrow, 10 a.m., and we'll make sure that we can get something put together for you. That work?
All right. It works. Thanks so much.
All righty, Donald.
Yep. Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye bye. The end was a lot better than I was expecting because at this point he doesn't really have a problem to solve. He took a mortgage on another property that he has out so that he could pay off the taxes. So I was honestly thinking that wasn't going to go anywhere. And guess where that lead was from? Zolo Club.
Zolo.
There's
It may
no
be a
deals.
deal at 80.
You think?
Maybe.
Let me pull up that
Because
house.
I see that property that's listed for 439. It's smaller, but they renovated it. It has 6 days on the market. That's the only thing. You can't really tell if it's a good price or not right now.
But that's in 1980. We're like at 1890, I think,
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't see that.
or
What
1900.
happened, Jamil? I missed it, man.
Front end of the conversation wasn't great. Back end went a whole lot better than I was thinking because in the beginning of the conversation, he was like, I don't need to sell anymore. I solved my problem. I'm like, oh, what did you do? He's like, oh, I took a mortgage out on another property that I have, so I don't really need to sell. Some other dude came in and lowballed me at 60 just for me to get him down to 80, and I might have still been able to get him at 60 if I like pressed a little bit harder. But I'm following up with him tomorrow because he doesn't have the total of everything he actually needs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if getting the total of what he actually needs
Is
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 gonna
80, you think
help
80 is
you.
kind of a deal?
I don't fucking know.
With him. I think so because I honestly, the 355, the pictures that I saw, they don't look gutted. You're saying
I mean,
after
I
they
trust
bought it.
him more than Realtor.com
Mhm.
because he
Yeah,
But how did you
actually
know that?
like that's his city. I'm sure
still-
either he or somebody else bought it. He said that they bought it. I'm guessing this is pictures from when they bought it. They gutted it, sold it, and then somebody sold it again 3 months later for the 355. So
Is
these
it
pictures are from January, February, March of 2025, and it sold for the 355. One.
is this New York property that you got here?
It's the 6560, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so when it sold again for the 355, that was like 7 months later, Chris. So I think that yeah, that's before it was gutted.
How's mine not saying?
I also don't know if well, no, it's 2,800 square feet. It might be 150,000.
Why is mine saying it last sold in 96?
What last sold?
The property.
He inherited it from his mom, so it might have.
I thought you said it sold for 300.
No, the comp we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, man. I think that's a deal. I think you got a deal, brother.
It's 2,800 square feet, and he's saying it's a complete gut job.
Yeah, if the comp's over 300, you got it at 80. I mean, I think
worth
it's
a
still
shot.
I think it's still a deal, though. You know,
If it didn't need 150,000 all day, I'd say it's a deal. But
is that what he said he
that's a lot
needed?
of money. Yeah, so say I get
150.
it for 80. That's 82,000 profit without a wholesale fee. Like, how much more can you really squeeze out of that when we're talking about $150,000 in work? Maybe 10, maybe 20%. 20% profit.
How much are you putting it at?
Anything that you can dispo and find a buyer for is a deal to me, brother.
Where is this? I wonder if I know somebody. Never mind. I don't know nobody that go up there.
How much are you putting as your wholesale fee?
Well, without a wholesale fee is 82,000 profit. So say I try to squeeze 10 out of it, that's a 20% profit. That's 72,000. It's nowhere near dollar for dollar, but we're not talking about a $600,000-$700,000 property. I don't think
I
you're
think
getting
he
that
can
for
I think he can come down to 60, bro.
I want to get him down. If I can get him down to like 65, I'm giving it a shot regardless.
Yeah. I think you should, regardless if you're at 80, just tell them like I'm just gonna put it in front of them and get some feedback and let you know, and then we can come and kind of, if they are giving me the 80, we'll go ahead and move forward. If not, we'll just discuss price.
Only other thing that's weird is he wants the kids to stay there till springtime. So that means like that's a real unique buyer. You know what I mean? That's going to be able to willing to rent the duplex out to his kids until springtime, have them move out, and then fully gut it and throw it back on the market.
So
you know
what
I mean?
month? Did he tell you a month?
He said it won't be in his name until October. But he said he was trying to keep them there in springtime because one of his sons got a newborn.
Well, no, but I'm saying like when are they gonna move out? I know you keep saying springtime, but what month?
I didn't ask for an exact month. I didn't ask.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Sounds like he's gonna have to rent it for a while, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably talking about at least 4 months, and I get it too, because this is upstate New York. Like they're not far from the Canada border.
Yeah, I just think that's gonna be kind of hard.
I agree.
Jamal, is this the guy you spoke to last night?
Nah,
You were talking to
last night I fumbled that. I just went and tried to assume the close instead of like really understanding what them other dudes did, and I just sent him the agreement, and then he's like, "Oh, I didn't get it." I sent it to a different email, and then he read it. Was like, "I'm gonna take this to my attorney." I'm about to call him right now, actually. And then he texted me today at noon and was like, "Yeah, I'm not." He told me not to go through with this and to list it on the open market. So I should have really like hammered home what my process looked like and why I'm better than the other guys instead of just trying to assume the close. Because the night prior, which you didn't hear that call, he was all gung ho about it, but he was like, "I just took sleeping pills. Like I can't do this right now." So that was definitely a mistake.
I just got off the phone with the seller that I had to match his energy. We just crossed each other and hang up. He's like, "That's my price. Go figure it out." I'm like, "No, you're not gonna buy something $300,000 without you telling me anything about it." And he just told me to go kick rocks. I'm like, "Okay, you go kick rocks too. Bye." Zolo Club.
That one was a Zolo Club?
Yes, it was.
That's
Actually,
crazy. We both got
I just gave one of those that says listed. I just gave it a shot. I'm like, okay, it says listed. Why are you filling a form? And that did not go well. So I'm not gonna try to waste my time on those.
Well, you don't want to spend. Well, I'm not gonna say you don't. I don't think many people spend long on them. I think most people just like call. "Oh, what's the feedback, Ben? All right, I need it for half of that." Somebody gonna accept it.
Yeah, quick pass.
Ay. All right, let me try to call this dude. Bruce, I do want to ask you a question about that last call if he doesn't pick up, and then I might send you after him.
This New York one or which one?
Please leave
I got a question about the New York one. So toward the end, where do you think you would have pivoted? Like, how do you think you would have handled that?
Not as good as you did. I think I would have done the same thing as you, like kind of told them like, okay, so let me just put it out there in front of the people that I have and try to see if I can get that 80. Kind of like what you said, exactly what you said. I don't think I would have done anything much different. Because at that point, you told him like, hey, I feel comfortable with the 60,000, but he's stuck at 80. So you would have been like, well, let me go get feedback from actual investors in that area. And if I can make the 80 work, then we can, just move forward. But if they're coming in lower price, I'll get you that feedback and then we can kind of revisit price. Because essentially, I mean, that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to be transparent. So I don't think I would have navigated that any further than what you did. You feel like you should have navigated that or further?
I don't know, but as you know, I struggle a lot once anything past discovery. So,
and I didn't get the whole call either because I was on the phone too. So I just kind of came in at the end. So I guess I kind of came when you started pivoting into the close.
Yeah. Keep in mind as well, like, again, he doesn't really have a pressing issue anymore. Like, he already solved his own problem. So even the fact that he dropped from 125 to 80 was like pretty good.
Yeah.
Let alone I feel pretty confident I could get him down to at least 70. But it's just going to be such a unique buyer that it's like, I don't know if Dispo's even going to take this on. I might have to go to work myself, like on a Saturday and Sunday or something, with that whole situation.
Telephone number 4696623.
That is crazy though, that both me and Agusan are calling the same leads and he's getting cursed out and I just dropped him from 125 to 80. Let's call some more.
You are calling 706. You are calling us. If you have anything to let me know, please leave it. Estoy llamando al 707-832-6488. Si tienes algo importante que dejar, déjalo por favor y me llamaré lo más pronto posible. Bye.
Hey Mauro, it's Mark. Give me a call back. I got your money.
Mario, llámame, Mario. You tell him now.
Hello.
Hey, Kimberly.
Yeah,
Hey, how are you today?
I'm fine. Who's this?
This is Alusine calling you about your property on Baguette Lane.
Right.
Are you still looking to sell that one?
I'm still looking to you.
Okay, let's see.
Could you do me a favor and call me back in like 15 minutes?
15 minutes? I will do.
All right, thank you.
All right, talk soon.
Okay. Your call has been
Hi, Ms. Diane. This is Chris.
Person you're trying to reach
I was
is not
giving you a
available.
call about your property on Elsa Jane Street. Wanted to see if you're still looking to sell it.
Yes, I'm gonna sell it, yes.
Awesome. How much were you hoping to get for it?
Well, if I had listed it, I
Mm-hmm.
was looking at maybe anywhere from 125 to 130,000.
Okay.
You know, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with the realtors and all that kind of stuff.
Oh
And
man.
I just go ahead, and I had talked to some friends of mine, and they had said that they had dealt with some people that bought it, you know, as is. They paid you and you walk out, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was looking to do.
Okay. Well, we definitely exist. We do take on properties as is. We don't. There's no realtors that would be involved, or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, we can definitely see if we can make something work out for the both of us.
Okay.
But I mean, just out of curiosity, I mean, why do you want to work with realtors?
Why don't I want to work with them?
Yeah.
I just don't want to deal with it. I mean, I have several friends that are realtors,
Uh-huh.
and I just don't want to. I didn't want to deal with it. I just wanted to go ahead and just let go of the property, get out of it, and go on. You know, because I want to relocate. And
Where you headed to?
I haven't really made up my mind yet.
Mhm.
You know, I'm retired, and I just want to do something different. And if when you have a house, you're kind of stuck.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
So you're looking to retire, and you want to do something different.
Yeah.
What is that something?
I'm 74 years old, and I'm retired.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, I'm not young, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Mm. Okay.
You know, I'm by myself, so you know, the house. I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say. I was gonna ask actually. I guess how long have you been thinking about this, like selling the property?
Probably about a couple of months.
Couple months. Okay.
Yeah, I just decided to do it.
Okay.
You know.
And I guess out of curiosity, I mean, what was that? I guess breaking point that made you fill out the form and just kind of go for it.
I just I saw it on Facebook.
Okay. You saw it on Facebook. And I guess what convinced you to fill it out? what made you say, man, let's talk to Chris and see what we can do?
And when she passed away, I had to pay for her funeral and pay her credit cards off and all that kind of stuff. I had to borrow some money to get that. So I need to pay that off. And I'm looking at paying that off and having a little bit left over. So I was, now the house is, I call it a 3-bedroom. My son calls it a 2-bedroom. Because one of the bedrooms, I built a big room on the back of the house, and you have to walk through one of the bedrooms to get to the back of the house. Get to the back room. So he says that's not really a bedroom anymore, Mama. That's just, So anyway, I call it a bedroom. He does not. He calls it like an office or something like that, because you have to walk. Like I said, you have to walk through it to get to the back room.
Okay.
And it's one bath. I enclosed the carport to make a dining room. So, I made some changes in the house.
Yeah.
And all. So, the roof is probably about 10 years old.
Okay.
I just had that done not too terribly long ago. And I think it's 10 years old. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I don't know. But it doesn't need a roof. It's good roof. Now, the kitchen, I had the kitchen redone. When I enclosed the carport several years, a long time ago, when you walk into the house, that was an outside wall. And so when you walked in, you had to walk in through the door. You went through the carport and then you entered the house through the door. Well, I never had that. That was just a door always there. Well, I took the door off the hinges. You just had a walkway through there. Whatever, I did that with it, but I decided to open it up. So I had the contractor come in, and they opened up that wall to make it bigger from the carport to the kitchen. So it's larger now, and there's no like a single doorway there anymore. And whenever they were doing that, they messed up the carpet I had indoor-outdoor carpet in the kitchen. And so they messed it up, so I had to have it pulled out. So that, I need to do something with the flooring there. And the bathroom needs a new bathtub in it, because it's probably about 30 years old.
Yeah.
Because I redid the kitchen, I redid the bathroom sink and put a new bathroom mirror in, but I never redid the bathtub. So, I did all the other, but I didn't do that. And in the back room, before I realized, after I built the back room on, before I realized that my son had to build I don't know what you call it, a drain or something. I don't know. From the back door that has a door coming into the house. There.
Yeah.
And water come underneath the door, and I had to do the carpet. I had the carpet all done and all that kind of stuff.
Ms. Diane, how long ago was all this done?
What's that?
Like you said, you redid the kitchen and you were telling me.
I put the new roof on the house.
Okay, so it's been like 10 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Now just kind of curious, because you said that, if you were to list it, you would put it at 125. Like how did you come up with that number?
Just I went on, what do you call it? Zillow?
Zillow?
Yeah. and looked at what the properties were going for around in my neighborhood, and I think it was like anywhere from 125 to 140. You know, someplace like that. So that's where I come up with 125.
Okay. Because I'm looking at Zillow right now, and Zillow says I guess the estimate for your house is 75,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I was like lost a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I know the house. Not. I think what is it? I'm not 1206, 1208, 1210. Sold. Probably about 8, 9, maybe a year ago. And I think it sold for 140,000. And they come in and remodeled it and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. But, you know, I just started working on the house. But here to there. The minimum, I know with the work that needs to be done in the house and all that, me asking 120 or 25,000 is unrealistic. If you're going to, like y'all come in and you're going to get the house, buy the house.
Yeah.
I would probably let it go for like 70,000. Because I owe, to pay off what I owe on the house and then have maybe 10, 15,000 left over for me. So.
Okay. Okay, so you owe like 55 on the property around there.
Yeah, that's how much it cost me to take care of all of my mother's stuff. So.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, that loan
was paid for whenever she lent it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even at the 70,000, I don't think it'll make sense for me, just because again, I would have to come in and do all those update all those things. And I would probably be under like what you owe as well. So I probably won't be the right fit for you, to be honest.
No problem.
So
appreciate you calling me back and everything like that. And great talking to you, and you have a good day.
yes, ma'am. You have a good day as well. Bye-bye. I think I could have taken that anywhere.
No, because it's not going to work even as a wholesale. It's not going to work as a flip. As a rental, you're only looking at like a 1.1% rent rate in the middle of Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana. Like, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Novation, what would you even put CMV at? Like maybe 100 max? I don't even know if that.
I'll probably put it lower, to be honest.
So like,
I don't think there was no.
Yeah, there's no spread for anything.
I think she's her concept of price is completely off. Wherever she's basing her number on, that's not realistic.
Yeah, even she said 125 is not going to work. I mean, 125 would be like what we would sell it for once fixed up. So.
Well, Look at the actives. There's an active listed for 119. It's been up there for 60 days. Like that's a new kitchen. They kept the older floor, but it's like tile. Kitchen looks like it's outdated. But even to get hers to look like this, they're probably putting 25 into it. And like years no exit.
Yeah. On to the next.
Next one is a deal. And this lady said to call her back. Let me see if I can call her back.
Louisiana. Wayne Lijuini.
You've reached Heather Shockley.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, this is Wayne the Turn. I'm unable to answer the phone this time.
Wayne, you filled out a form. This one's going to be a tough one. I can hear it in his voice.
Could be a lay down. Never know.
You've reached Heather Shockley at 410-251. A message, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for
Yeah,
more
this is Wayne the
options.
Turn. I'm unable
To
to
leave
answer
a
the phone
callback
this time.
number, press 5.
You reach at any time during the week, Monday through Friday, after 5
Hey, Heather,
p.m.
call me
or
back.
Saturdays after 11 a.m. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
Hey, Wayne, this is Chris. I was
That price drop was crazy though, just for mentioning his estimate.
Yeah. It's a realization. Like, okay, I'm way off.
One time Zillow works in our favor, and it still didn't work.
Please leave your message for Sharon Evers.
Oh, what just happened?
Please leave your message for 9310302. Please leave your message for Sharon Evers.
Hey, Sharon, call me back. I need to go in and claim some more Zolo Club leads. And they say it's oversaturated. Only been around for like 2 weeks. Still deals
You've
in
gotten
there.
too many calls.
Yeah, I know Audrey. He said he'll just claim like 50 at a time, put them all on a drip, and then whoever responds, call them.
That is smart. That's smart. That way you're not like, you know.
You know what outbound generated means?
What was that?
For Zolo Club, I guess neither you. Well, Alisan, you might know. It says outbound generated. Is that like cold call? Is that email? Retargeting?
I'm sure
You know?
it's them reaching out to the seller.
074.
That's the seller reaching out to them, right? So I don't know
No,
whether it's
outbound
cold
means.
call or not.
Yeah, I don't think they're cold calling either, but
Inbound
outbound
means the seller filled out the form or reached out.
yeah. So I'm wondering is like that like retargeting or I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let me go claim 10 more. Kansas. Fuck it. Worst case scenario, it's a rep. Saulo?
Did you say?
Service you're attempting to
Never
use
mind.
has been restricted or is unavailable.
It don't matter. His number's off. I think that's how you say it. Saulo? I don't know how else you would pronounce that.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I got your money.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off.
Hey there, is now a good time?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I was on the phone long distance.
Catch y'all later.
Called me and I need to get them off the phone.
Oh, okay. No problem. All right, yeah, let's get right into it. How much were you looking to get for that one?
Right around 8.
Right around $8. Like $8.
Like 800,000.
800,000. I got you. I'm kidding.
I knew you were.
Okay, well let me pull it up. Yeah, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
Well, as far as about the house, or why I want to sell it.
Okay. Why? I mean, why do you want to sell now?
Because my husband got cancer in 2022 and has been on disability ever since. It dramatically changed our income. And I am retired and on now my pension plus Social Security. So our income is very fit. The property is 4 acres and it's a lot to take care of, especially by myself. So I want to go somewhere where it's warmer and where we could buy a place outright and just have to worry about, taxes, property taxes, and our monthly bills, and be secure in the fact we have a home.
Okay. Well, you just said a lot right there. So first of all, I must say I'm sorry to hear that your husband, got diagnosed for cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely tough. And thanks for opening up about it. How has he been? How's he doing right now?
He's doing okay right now. He's dealing with a lot of things from the chemo. There was a lot of side effects from it, and so he's been dealing with that. And no cancer's back yet. We're hoping to get him past the 5-year mark here, and when they'll actually say we don't have cancer any longer.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets across that. And he gets to beat it.
Yeah, and it's you never know, because my mother, we thought she was going to make it past the 5-year mark, and then she got a stomach full of cancerous tumors and ended up passing away. So you never know.
Yeah. All right. I heard you mention that taking care of the 4 acres and the property has been a lot on just you. Have you had someone helping you with mowing and taking care of it? That's all.
We have a riding lawnmower, and so that it helps. That I do all the weeding of the beds and taking care of the plants, and I usually have a vegetable garden. I have a fenced-in garden area with a tool shed and everything that I would plant every year. This year I just didn't have time to do it, and but that property that's not, there's 2 acres that are just fenced off, and they have a lot of sagebrush and stuff like that on them, and stuff gets blown over the fencing, and so then I get weeds in the driveway and stuff. I try to get them all pulled up as fast as they come, but it's a constant, pull 50 a day and get 25 new ones tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I spray for them and everything, but I got to be real careful what I use.
Yeah.
When it's windy and stuff, and so, and we have pets, and we would hate for them to get sick from anything. So.
Okay.
But it's just it's a big house, so it's just cleaning every day alone is a lot of work.
I can only imagine. I live in a small house, and cleaning it, I can't keep up. Not to talk about you living in the 4 acres. Okay. Now I think you also told me about that you guys are on fixed income. How much of a strain has that been putting you through month to month, at the same time taking care of the property?
It's our mortgage is like $3,080 right now a month, and we bring in about $5,500, and then I have like car payments and just all the household bills, and then our prescriptions, which we got extra help for a year, but that's over. And so at the beginning of the year, all our prescriptions went up. And so we have like almost 1,000 going out on prescriptions a month, and the car payment's 500, and so there's like 1,000 for the rest of the bills, groceries, gas, everything else, and it doesn't go very far these days.
Yeah.
I go to the store and bring home some toilet paper, laundry detergent. There's a $100 bill.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard. I get where you're coming from, and
Yeah.
you know, Kimberly, if nothing changes, you know, today, if you're not able to move to a warmer climate in the timeline that you're looking for, and you know, would you still be in at that 4 acres? How will you keep up with it? What happens if nothing changes?
Exactly. Well, yeah, it would be very hard for me to continue to keep up with it. I'm like 67 years old now, and it gets harder every month to do everything I need to do. I work very, very hard around here, and usually the minute I sit down, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
And I would like life to be easier for us than I would actually have some money in our pockets to go and do something enjoyable as long as he's here, and I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you.
Huh?
No, I said I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He's worked very hard his entire life up until the cancer, and
Aww.
So have I, but it like depleted everything we had. So we had to sell off a lot of things just to get the bills paid from that. And
Yeah, that's hard. And you mentioned that you would like to move to a warmer climate. Have you already kind of have a place in mind or area where you would like to move up?
I'm thinking about Texas. I'd
Okay.
like to be somewhere near the San Padre Islands so I can drive down to the water and beaches, and a couple hours away is fine. I don't want to be too close to a hurricane, but
Yeah, someplace in the middle, like not too close to the hurricanes, but you get to enjoy the warm weather and body of water.
exactly. My husband loves to ride motorbikes, and he's got a couple of Harleys and
Oh, Harleys, huh?
yeah, and he's got a couple of top. He's got like 4 beautiful bikes.
Oh, I'm a bike guy. I have I have a neighbor of mine. We used to ride bikes together, and he's right now not in very good shape. So I really feel for him. But yeah, I love those. He has Vincent's, so
Yeah. It makes it, it's something that he can do, and I mean, when he's out riding, he's not thinking about everything else. So,
okay. Yeah, well, you mentioned 800K. What would you need to walk away with, so that you can go to a place warmer and, let life be a little bit more comfortable, so that.
well, when I think about it, I mean, we owe $350,000 on the house, so. And so obviously the mortgage has to be paid off. And, I realistically, $350,000 would probably be, cost us at least $50,000 to move. And, so cash in hand, I mean, probably very close to that $350,000 mark.
All right, 350,000 to move.
Yes.
Okay.
We could just buy a place down there, not have a mortgage hanging over our head.
Okay. Well, if I could buy this from you as it is, and you don't have to fix anything as you leave, don't have to mow another acre, and don't have to have strangers walk through your property or showing or anything like that, deal with realtors, commissions, and things like that. How much are you willing to, come down for me on price there?
No, I don't really know, because I mean, if I already, if I sold it myself and put it up for 800,000 and got 800,000, I would walk away with almost 400,000 after paying for everything. There's very little work that needs to be done here as far as the house is in great shape. It does need a new liner for the pool, and probably the carpet needs replaced. But other than that, and the whole house isn't carpeted. There's only carpet in the living room, the master bedroom, and the office, and then upstairs, the stairs and upstairs are carpeted. And that's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom up there. So the cost for, as far as doing a bunch of work around here, isn't much, because the house is in great shape. My husband was a carpenter for 40 years, and we've always taken care of our stuff. And I know that we were offered 300,000 to walk away, and my husband said no.
Like 300,000 nets to you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why did you say no?
Yeah.
Because the home industry is really starting to boom here because of Amazon moving here, and there's not enough homes that have everything that these guys want in their home. Our property has just about everything they want. It has a pool. It has a 48 by 75 foot shop. It got a car lift in it, 2 storage spaces built into it. All the things that we've done. The garden being it's fenced, we put the garden area in, and a metal tool shed there. We just put a new deck on it. Had it painted last year, the entire house in Cabana. And he just feels that in order to walk away, he'd like to have 300,000 done by the time when we're done moving. And that's pretty much why I came up with that figure. Is because we already know the cost of moving is going to be great. We have extra vehicles, motorcycles, and a lot of stuff in the house.
Okay, and I'm curious, just out of curiosity, when that 300. So I'm assuming if someone offered you $300,000, that means so you owe 360 plus 300. That means they came in at 660. If someone, I'm just curious, what number was in you guys' head as you got that offer? Because there's a reason why you did not accept it, right?
Because he didn't want to come up over 300,000, and he wanted to do all the marketing for me, and basically he said he wanted to do the marketing for me and everything, and go through his realtor person who would get the most money out of it, and then anything over that 300,000 he would be keeping. And we because of our situation where we paid a 12% interest only loan for 4 years. Before that, it was a 4.2% cash only loan through the original owner, and we worked very, very hard on this place, and he'd like to recoup some of that money.
I see. No, I get you. And
And we know that someone's going to come in here and they're going to fancy the place up a little bit, and then they're going to turn around and sell it for $big.
Yeah, and I get you. If $350,000 is what you need, it is what you need, right? I just wanted to understand if that is a want or something you have to.
Um, is what as far as money?
Yes.
In order for us to buy the kind of house that we would like to have in Texas, from what I've been looking at the Texas real estate for a while now, and it's been going up, up, up. So, in order to get a property that is smaller yet, has some of the features that we need, it's going to be $275,000, $300,000 just to get a house. $250,000 maybe. And then, like I said, on top of that, with thinking about the moving cost and everything, yeah, I mean that's why we've come to the figure we have. I mean, I've had people calling me about refinancing, telling me, "Well, your property value is $750,000." It was valued at that by the tax people a couple of years back, as far as farm market value. So, that has got to have increased, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Our taxes are like $7,000 a year here, and it's almost $8,000 a year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's a big property. There's lots of amenities to it. We just have all the stainless steel appliances put into it, and like I said, we just like painted and different things, and we graveled the driveway.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I understand. And the one thing I just wanted to be straight with you on is, I bought properties in a lot of markets where Amazon has footprints and maybe have warehouses and announced facilities. What I've seen in my experience is the things that normally move are like new construction and properties for rent. I've not seen like properties with big acreage catch the wave, but your market better. I just wanted to be straight with you based on my experience.
Well, I know that Hermiston is a small area, and when we first moved here in 2017, and realtors would come out and they said they had nothing to compare our house to because of the fact that no other properties were quite like it. There have been new buildings put in soon. And like I said, now it's with all these Amazon bigwigs that are trying to find places in the area. If I wanted to sell it myself and put it on the market myself, I could probably get a higher amount. But I just don't really want to deal with that. I have too much to deal with as it is. And which is why I reached out about cash offers. I don't have time to be showing houses all day long or any of that stuff. But I could put a flyer up at Amazon on my house and what it has, and when my friends were saying, he said houses that they listed for $1 million, they are up to $2 million now, and Amazon people are buying them up. So I know that if anybody came in and did even a little bit of work here, invested a very small amount of money into it, they could potentially get a lot more.
Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you, if I get closer to that, I think you said even if I came in with 250, that will work. If I get closer to that 250 range there for you guys to get cash in your pocket and be able to move, and not necessarily all the way, but I come very close. And you don't have to deal with any repairs, any showings, no commissions or anything like that. Where is the line for you where you say yes?
No, I have to talk to my husband about that because I still had a number out there other than if I talk to him first. Because I don't want to tell you something and then you offer it up and I don't can't
Okay.
do it. You know, so I would say you figure out what you think you would want to pay,
Okay.
and I can go to them with that.
Okay. When is a good time for me to call you back?
You can call back anytime you want.
Okay.
I'm here all day long. I have my cell phone, so I'll answer.
Okay. I'll try to call you back tomorrow then.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All
Thanks.
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. I think she was acting close to the ARV. The one thing now is the 4 acres that she has. I have to factor that in. Did not factor it.
Yeah.
They will pay 3,000.
Okay. I mean, yeah, so when I'm looking for a rental property, there's two things I'm looking for. Equity and the rent rate. If, like I said, if it's sold at the 525, that means that you would get the 475. So if I gave you it's tough, like I said, I think that if somebody was going to come in near that number after 270 days, they probably would have came. I mean, I guess what's more important to you here, is it getting that down payment and getting to Denver, or is it that higher dollar amount?
Not really high. We can negotiate the price, but yeah, we do not want to lose Denver house. They are giving good rate. If I will pay immediately next 30 days, they will remove the mortgage insurance from the mortgage plan. So only the regular insurance with the tax will stay. Since we want to see our mortgage payment has to be lower in Denver house. Houses in Denver are expensive.
All right.
And the rate, these days are still up.
So how much do you need to get to Denver, be able to afford it, the mortgage comfortably, but still get it done, like you said, in the next 30 days or so?
Just the down payment, and with the the HOA fee, 2 items I'm looking. I have to pay next 30 days. So I told them once we will sell the property, then we will pay it. So if you are asking the total, how much I need, so 295 plus 200, so almost 470. 470 means 430. I have to pay the student is a 800,000 house, and the 30,000 I have to pay HOA.
Okay. Now you said the 295. What's that for?
292 is a mortgage, the payoff for the house. I need to pay off that.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't foresee an investor being able to come in and pay what you need on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone has a different strategy. If you want to buy this house, it should be your income property. If you don't want to be occupied owner, just bring the tenant back. They will pay you 3,000, and then you can resell whenever the market will be more stable than these days. So just, I mean, we are in rush because our daughter graduate and they want to open the business, and we need funds. We want to move to Denver so that we can help with the family business, the daycare center we want to open. So it depends. Everyone has their own strategy. That's what you want to do. You want to bring the tenants back, and you can enjoy the rent. It depends how you want to work on the unit. You want to resell for a longer time, you can wait another 6 months, or until 6 months, just bring the tenants back.
Yeah. So I mean, even then, for me to be able to just cash flow without losing money every month, I needed to be at least a 1% rent rate. So if it rents for 3,000, that means I need to buy it for 300,000.
Oh, no. The 300,000 would be very lower since we remodel. You don't have to repair any single item in the house. It's completely brand new, untouched. It's just ready to move in, or either owner occupied or tenants ready to move in. So we really spend money. If not, 475, we can negotiate 475 price, but if it's all the way lower and 300, so that would be very low for us. It's gonna be less.
Yeah. And then the alternative would be like a wholesale, which pretty much means I would take it down and then price it properly. And in order to do that, again, I would still need a lot more room than 475. I mean, we're talking.
You wanna work on the bundle price, both unit, or you are just looking for one unit?
I mean, whether I buy one or two, I still need a good amount of discount in order to be able to make some money. I'll be honest with you, I don't foresee me being able to get you up to Denver with the amount you're looking for. I'm for sure going to be in the lower 300s.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work with us. Lower 300 would be extremely low. So, no, I mean, we can negotiate this price 475, but if it's 3 and under, so it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think your best bet then would be to drop the price and try to get an owner occupant in there. But I think that's going to be your best way to go.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you, Jamil.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, she called you Jamil?
Yeah, because she has an Arab name. And my sister, her
Okay.
name is Samira. My sister's name is Samira. So
I see.
I figured me with that name as well, it would be more likely for her to pick up.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just sent
But
her
it
a
worked.
text message. Is that how it worked?
What was that? No.
You sent her a text
I
message?
called her. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
called her, but it had that AI bull crap.
I see. No, I mean, that lady on the phone, she said she needed to talk to her husband.
Yours?
Yeah. She came down to 610 though, from 800. But I need to go comp it now properly.
Well, she came down to 610. Where do you think you need it?
Where I don't know, because it has 4 acre. The rough comp I did wasn't including the acres. I just did square footage, how much properties are selling by square footage,
Hey,
and
is Billy
multiplied
there?
it by theirs.
It's Billy.
Hey, Billy, Mark Watts here. I got your online form about selling your property over on Cedar Street.
Yes, sir.
You still selling that?
Yes.
Perfect. What's the price you're looking to get for it?
That's the thing. We are in a small town, so they go off what is selling around us or the value around us. And all these houses around us is falling in. So it makes my value go down, which is hard on us. But we got 139,000 in the house. And we done the whole kitchen, we ripped up, it's completely gutted, and we done the sheetrock, LED lights, wood block, countertops, hickory, 21-foot hickory cabinets to the Lazy Susan, tankless hot water heater, all new KitchenAid appliances, KitchenAid cooktop, which is a 5-burner, all new PEX, 200 amp breaker box new, We dumped quite a bit of money into this place thinking we was going to stay because we like it out here. But then my father-in-law has stage 4 throat cancer, and he lives on the East Coast. So, I mean, we can probably do with 125. And I'm losing
60.
I'm losing probably about $40,000 if I do that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your father-in-law. I mean, I guess in an ideal world, how does this whole situation play out for you?
Exactly, because I mean, his stage 4, man. So my biggest thing is I don't want to keep holding off Hugh and not be able to make it back home in time. You know what I mean?
When you say in time, how long do we have?
It could be any day.
Yeah, and Jen, my wife's, he has heart problems too, so he can't take chemo. He's too weak to do chemo, and they can't.
It's just shock his heart.
They can then especially shock his heart, and they can't because he's too weak, and it's just went downhill fast, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's just the gills too, man, because he's kind of like, he's just a good man, you know what I mean? So we always got along pretty good, and he's been there for me no matter what too. So he's the one that came out and helped me with the sheetrock on the ceiling and stuff. But he done drywall for a living.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, man. I mean, I guess in an ideal world, how does this whole situation with the house play out for you?
I mean, as long as because East Coast, which you live probably on East Coast, so East Coast, you know, is way more expensive than it is Midwest.
That is true.
Where you from, man? Anyway,
I'm from Jersey. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm really being a solution for you here and putting you guys in a better position, getting you over to your father-in-law before time's up. Which is why I'm just trying to figure out, like, how can I best be a solution for you here?
you guys sell houses on East Coast too?
Yeah, I'm sure I could help you out, put the word out, and see if we could find you something.
I mean, you know, what I'm going to do is take the money we get from here and get a place on East Coast.
Okay. And do you know where exactly is it that you got to go?
We're actually looking in Kentucky and West Virginia because it's closer to North Carolina. As long as you get 2 or 3 hours out from Boone, or after that's a state, it'll be fine.
Okay. All right. So we definitely got to get you 2 to 3 hours from Boone. Get you to the father-in-law. Make sure we're doing it in a timely manner. And everything like that. Now, I mean, I understand that you're saying houses are caving in, but in order to get there, because like you said, time is kind of the essence here. How much do you really need to get over to West Virginia or Kentucky?
I mean, dude, this house we done here is beautiful. Like we done all the LP smart siding outside, had vinyl siding, had holes in it from the hailstorm. So you put LP smart siding. The roof is about 4 years old. Been here for 3 years. The roof's about 4 years old. The only thing we haven't really touched is the bathrooms and the bedroom. But the bedrooms has oak hardwood floor. And the kitchen's been completely gutted and redone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if nobody's able to come in at that 125 number in the next 30, 60, 90 days, what's the plan?
I didn't go much lower, man. I would just end up just leaving the property as is and just moving back out anyways. I mean, I'm not going to give it away. I'll just let us see it before I do that.
Yeah, I don't want you to give it away by any means. But you're saying that you'll be able to get over to the East Coast regardless?
I'll sell everything I have, minus the house, and go if I have to. I got zero turns. I got about $6,000 worth of tools out there. I got hammer saws, planers, wood joiners. So I'm actually a contractor by trade.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing with that is, I'm sure as you know, vacant houses love to break themselves. I mean, is it temporary going out to the East Coast, or you guys going out there to stay for the long term?
Probably stay for the long term. If I got to, I can do like a Airbnb for this one for owners, because that's what makes this place up here, man. It's just a small town, but people come from like Louisiana, Texas, Oregon, Florida. They come out here to go hunting.
Okay. Have you ever dealt with any sort of Airbnb from a distance?
Yes, I got people local, so
Okay. All right. So if nobody comes in the next 30, 60, 90 days and is relatively close to that 125, then you'll be able to just sell everything that you have and then move over to the East Coast anyway, and then rent this as an Airbnb. All right. I guess how long do you think it would take to get those funds to get over there?
not that long. I mean, I've been selling a lot of marketplace lately, and I've made $2,500 in the last week selling stuff. I'm just trying to get a little bit extra money up before we just take off. I just don't want to. My son's in school here, so I really don't want to upgrade him. But I gotta get back to ball on, man. He's not. I say probably within the next 6 months he won't be here. To be honest with you, he's in bad shape, man. He lost like 100 pounds from the cancer, I guess. Lost all his hair. It started off with a melanoma and a stroke on a side of stroke, and ended up being throat cancer. They found out they had throat cancer afterwards.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, how is he even holding up, being that you guys aren't around? Does he have anybody else to kind of be there for him mentally?
He got my wife's brother. My wife's brother, but he's not. See, my wife is actually a CNA, so that's why she does all that mistake care of people. So he's not that good on nurturing side. You know, us guys are. We're not really nurturing as much as a woman is.
Mm-hmm.
And he got his wife yours, but she's in a walker, so she can't really help too much.
Yeah. So I mean, being that your wife is the one that can really nurture her father, I guess what position would that put you guys in if you aren't over there in the next 30 days?
I mean, either or, I'm not gonna lose too much money, man. I mean, I know we're not loaded, so I'm not gonna lose more than 30,000-40,000 in my house. That makes sense.
I guess that's more important to you than getting out there?
No, but I'm not gonna give my house away to somebody either. I'm not gonna go below 125 and I've got 160 in it. I mean, that makes no sense. Would you do that for your house?
It entirely depends on the situation. If I need to get somewhere in 30 days, yes. But I'm not you, so it doesn't really matter what I do, you know?
Yeah, well, you're not gonna talk me down from 125, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
I hear you. Well, I'm just happy that you got a backup plan as far as the Airbnb and stuff like that, because I'll just be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure that an investor is going to be able to come in, just because we need an exit to make money as well, and I can't really see that.
I know. That's what I'm trying to sell it. I got a few bucks on marketplace at 125. Got a guy coming tomorrow, so hopefully he'll buy it. If not, we just do something else out.
All right. Well, I do wish you the best of luck on this one.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you. Bye-bye. My head hurts. What do you got to think about that last call? You there?
Yeah, I think the motivation is there. I wish you were speaking to the wife, but I think he's just being smart about it for now. It has not hit him. The timeline has not hit him that he has to sell and move on.
Did I ask him how long it would take for him to get over there?
No,
I did.
but
I don't
you
remember
did
what he
ask
answered
him.
though.
Okay, you
Yeah, I
did
don't know if
ask
he did
him
answer.
if it did not, if the blue sky scenario did not play out, what position would that put him?
Yeah, he just completely deflected. I asked him like, what happens if you don't get out there in the next 30 days, and he's like, I'm not giving my house away.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy he has an exit to get over there, but whatever. And then it's just like there's a fine line of what we do, because I could like with this, it's like you could end up like damn near manipulating somebody.
That's true.
And I want to avoid by all means or any means necessary that. Because if I wanted, I could have just been like, all right, so how's your wife going to feel if she doesn't go see her dying dad because you're stuck on this number?
Yeah,
But
guilt trip.
it's like I'm.
No, I think there has to
Yeah,
be
but I'm
boundaries,
trying to
right?
avoid that.
No, I completely agree. There has to be those
Yeah.
boundaries.
It's a slippery slope, though. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That was another Zolo League club too.
Okay.
Wondering if Caleb called him earlier, and that's why he's pissed off. Uh, 9 o'clock. All right. Are you still dialing, Naughty Son?
I'm still down. I was just writing notes here before I dial the next number. Do you want to go off stream? We can go to Discord too.
All right. No, I got one more I got to call from last night. A follow up that I shouldn't have let off the phone, but I did. Hey, Mike. I meant to call you about 20 minutes ago. Are you still free? Yeah, Ali-san. I'm about to end stream just so I can go clear my head for a second. Unless you want to keep dialing, but if you're still putting in notes and stuff like that, then
I'm done. Hey, hello. Hello, hey, Lindsay.
Yes.
How are you today? This is Alusai calling you about your property on Grand Street.
Okay.